Deodorant without a cap on it.
What?
Yeah, it's a word.
There's no ball in it. Or just
All right.
top.
Hello, everyone. If you can hear us, let us know. We've been having a little bit of technical difficulties. So yeah, if you can let us know, that'd be great.
We are broadcasting out of the great state of Texas, North
Yeah.
Texas, may I add. Patrick over here running all the difficulty stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to. It's a new platform, and I'm just trying to see if my sound is working.
We have a lot of difficult electronic stuff here.
Yeah,
If you was
so
to
if
see
you
the full
can-
picture, it's mind-boggling, but
So if you
we're
can,
working.
so if you can let us know, someone let us know that
How we sound.
yeah, if you can
Exactly.
hear us, that'd be great. So
Yeah.
the person that's watching us, say if you can hear us or not. Please do, please, please do.
We are
Please do, please
at the
do.
moment we are housebound, but this will be a up and mobile thing coming in the future because we have big plans on traveling here and there into big events going around the state of Texas.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Say if you can say yes or no if you can hear us or not. Yes or no. Okay. Good. Thank God.
Good deal.
Thank you. Hey, Lolly. How you doing? Patrick Martin
Marty.
here. How you doing?
Always good to see Marty.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to talk about tonight is a little bit of politics.
Politics is the shitstorm hitting the waves right now.
Yeah. Is politics, and if you can, if you want to join in, that'd be great. So anyway,
Yeah,
and then
are we doing the game again?
no, because I didn't even get it. I didn't get a trivia thing.
Is Les a Democrat?
Les is a
Hell no.
Les is a Les is a
No,
Democrat.
don't start
I would
that
have to say
shit.
because I wouldn't let a Democrat in my
No,
house.
don't start that.
So anyway,
if I was, I'd already kill myself. So.
what we can do is we can talk about politics, and then talk about old school discipline.
Yeah, I can talk about
hey,
that.
old school discipline, will it work now?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, hold on. And then we could talk about what we used to get for our weekly allowance. Did we get our asses whipped, or did we get grounded, or did we get time out? Don't say nothing. You're thinking less. And then we can
Now, wait.
hold on.
You're giving a bad impression. My parents did not abuse me at all. It's just
I was never abused either, but there is old school disciplining.
Right.
I have
So-
ADHD, so
So, and then after that is sports injuries. What did we do when we had a sports injury? What did our dads do? What did our coaches do? Hold on, Les. I see you still thinking.
well,
So,
I've been all
and then,
over that.
and then another one, the last one, the best one is the younger generation. You are entitled to nothing. So, let's start with whatever y'all want to start with. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Politics.
shoot it.
Well, I mean, you want to go to the
You go ahead.
what you just said last? Or you want to go to the politics first?
It's it's up to you two. Y'all,
Go to the disciplining.
yeah, go
Okay.
to the discipline. Fuck it. Oh, sorry.
Easy.
Screw it.
Okay, Pat and I, believe it or not,
Got our asses whipped.
well, we grew up in church, and and we were Southern Baptist. But whenever when everything starts, you're supposed to be quiet and sit down and try not to fall asleep sometimes. But
Right.
um, we weren't exactly the model
Citizens.
The model church people.
Yes. And I don't think there was too many times when I got home I didn't get my tail end whooped a little bit.
Well,
But
why would you?
because we knew how to behave and we didn't. And that's the deal. It's like, I mean, for people that have ADHD like I do, and I've got it, I I've got it. I've got it
Right.
pretty bad. And but I knew what to do, how to do it, and after a while, it gets a little hard to sit there and act, like you're supposed to. And even at school, me and just about every principal I had were like this. I was there every day, getting my 2 to 3 licks at least once a day.
Yeah.
Jiggers, Cook, Murphy. I think that was all of our principals we had together.
Who?
Jiggers from
Elementary.
Yeah, and then Cook, assistant principal at Euless Junior High.
Right.
And then Murray.
Yeah.
Isn't it Murray?
Yeah,
From
but
Trinity.
I didn't get mine from Murray. I got mine from Cargill.
So your ass
no.
was pretty much took a.
It was raw.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it was
You think
raw.
them drill sergeants I had it rough? Are trying to give it out rough?
It was raw.
Shit. I mean,
The old saying, "Tan your hide."
Yeah, Lolly.
My mom went after my ass with a broomstick.
Yeah,
no.
mine did too.
mine was belts and
I
paddles.
think I was 17 years old after she broke that broomstick over my ass, and I was just pointing my finger in her face, laughing at her. I think that was the last.
That's the
beating
last
I
thing
ever
you
got.
need to do,
Not
man.
with my dad, you didn't. My dad.
Lolly said,
he's like, I don't care how old you are. You're never too
Marty
old for me to
Marty
drink."
beats me worse. She beat the crap out of me.
Lolly said, you think you had it bad. Her dad was a preacher.
Oh yeah.
My dad was a preacher's kid, the middle one, the good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. He should have been a preacher, though.
Right.
I mean, you know that.
Oh yeah, I know. Should have been. But anyway.
Compared to what do they get today? You get a little structured verbal.
What,
Talk.
kids today?
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
that.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay, now you're going to get time out.
that's what's wrong with
How
America.
do you feel
That's what's wrong with
now?
America. Parents don't take a direct thing into their teachings, the teaching their children to come up properly these days.
Right.
They're too
That's
busy
true.
working. They're too busy this, that. They're too busy. Your
The
children, your
TV.
kids are on your kids growing up today are on the video games,
Yep.
while their grandchildren are on the video games.
Right.
What happened to go outside and play?
Yeah.
There's nobody that wants to go out and watch them.
Exactly.
So they have the TV.
Well, I mean, there was times where you didn't really have to worry about going outside.
That's why you don't go out there by yourself.
Good Lord.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying back in the 70s, in the 80s. I
Only
mean,
time I didn't go outside was whenever I didn't go across the street whenever the freaking streets were molten.
right.
With
You
with
get
the
a
freaking
beating for not
asphalt.
going outside.
Yeah, you would.
Right.
Back in those days, if you don't get out of the house, you took a beating.
I
Right.
think it's because my mom needed a rest.
Uh,
I really did. Why do you think I was in so many sports all my life?
yeah. Yeah.
That's why people look at Gen X today. Gen Xers growing up today, we were the toughest SOBs out there just because of the shit that we went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Thing is, though, our parents were even tougher than, at least mine.
Oh yeah, they
Had
were
it
even
worse
tougher than
we
us.
did. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like every generation is a little softer and a little softer on their kids.
And now
So-
we're sitting in the great state of Texas with freaking snowflakes
yeah.
falling down around us.
Oh my God. Okay.
And
So
we're totally our generation is totally oblivious oblivious to their generation.
Yep. Can't
Are they?
understand.
Are they?
Well,
Okay.
I don't understand.
All right. Hold on a second.
There's
Any new
the
people
way
that's in
they-
here, say hello. That'd be great.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
be great. Yeah, say hello, join in. We're about to join. We're about to start talking about politics. We're about to start talking about old school discipline and what it was like to be injured back in the day in sports,
Have a lot of injuries.
allowance and
Some
all that. So
reason
come on,
Other
y'all
known
talk,
to the
talk.
general God of everything, that we have people following us from Europe.
Mhm.
I mean, we got people all over Europe and where else? All over America. I don't know.
Yeah, we're doing. I mean, we're doing pretty good on downloads.
This is our third show, and we've got a following places that sometimes people don't even never heard of. So I think we're doing pretty
People
good.
have heard of Belgium.
Yeah, there's some. I've seen the list. Of
People have heard of.
They've heard of Belgium, but
Germany,
there's places
too.
out there that some of these people not heard
Wasn't
of.
there a France guy?
Yeah, there was
France,
France.
too?
France was
And
there too.
Great Britain? Was there not?
In the UK.
The first one, maybe.
Yes.
I think some of them are waiting on somebody to hop on a horse and come in with a gunfight.
Yeah. They wanna. They
We already won
want.
that
They want to
fight.
see that. Yeah.
We got a
So-
civil war coming now.
American cowboy, bang bang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show
So-
me quick draw.
So anyway, all right. All
So what do we got going?
right. So we were whipped with switches, leather belts,
Paddles.
paddles. Yeah. Hey, do you remember? Do you know what I used to do to my kids? We drive, like to Walmart or something. I turn around and tell them, okay, look, you two, we're here for one thing only. You're not getting nothing. All right. But daddy, what if we're good? Still not getting nothing. I ain't got the money. So anyway,
They got nothing out of
and
it.
you know those
We're
you know
shopping
those
at
paddles with the stretch rubber band in the ball.
Yeah. That my mom
Do
used to
that
tear
shit?
that ball off
Okay,
and use
well-
it straight for a paddle.
Well, what I used to do with Jim and Molly is I used to cut it off and put their names on it and put it in my back pocket. Jimmy on one side, Molly on the other, and all I had to do to Jimmy and Molly was those
Grab
are my
the
kids,
handle.
was just put my finger out and they would grab them. And if Molly or if Jimmy started kind of leaning, I just pull him back here. And then of course, if Jim pissed me off or whatever, I grab him back behind,
Back of the head.
back of the neck,
Oh, yeah.
and I would guide him where I wanted
Yeah.
him to go.
Y'all
Yeah.
had it easy.
I almost felt sorry for. I mean, just looking back now, I felt sorry for my kids because they had me as a dad. But
Oh,
look,
come
but
on.
I mean,
look,
that's easy. That's easy.
but look at where they're at now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how they are now. So, I mean, you would think that besides, my son wanting to vote for Biden.
Good Lord.
What?
But-
Good Lord.
yeah, I
we
know.
done,
This
we done got
last
a
So-
problem
election,
right here.
So the thing
you did
is
something wrong.
I know there is. I know.
Sorry,
but
Jimmy,
the thing
but
is-
that's wrong.
Yeah. The thing is that at least I have one kid that has a little bit of sense.
Learned.
And she wants what's best for the country because they know she's talked to me about it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, if you don't like Trump, if you don't like Biden, there's always the alternative, which is Kennedy, because Kennedy leans right to left.
Any vote.
He just goes back and forth, back
If
and
you're not
forth,
voting
back and
Republican,
forth.
Republican,
It
you're
was like
voting
he said
Democrat.
last time.
If you're voting liberal or you're voting independent,
Just
you're
take
voting
it.
for another party. You're either voting for one or the other, because anything on a third party goes to those that is supporting another party, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because the third party is not going to they're not going to make any traction. So those voters are pretty much, you're just wasting your vote.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So you need to choose between one of the two. You got two votes, and you need to choose what's going to be better support you, because that third party vote you're not doing squat.
You're basically
You're wasting
You're
your
basically
vote.
hurting
You're
Biden.
So
supporting.
you think being independent is wasting a vote?
Great.
this go around.
If you
Yeah.
want to be independent, that's great. But you know what? That's not doing
mean,
no good.
You have to
Because
have
there's going to be one of the two that's going to get in the office, and that third party vote has zero chance of getting in there. So you can be independent all you want. You need to either choose one of the two.
You're gonna have to have a strong independent vote to make.
No, it ain't coming today.
No. That's what I'm saying. There's no way you're gonna have one in this election. It's gonna have to be started like right after the election and get 4 years.
What's that
of building
Kennedy?
it up.
That Kennedy's Republican now, right?
No. He leans left and right. That's what he does.
You
He
talking
leans.
about the old man? I'm watching
Yeah,
him
Bobby
on the
Kennedy.
House
Yeah,
vote.
he leans left and right.
Well,
And if y'all
he
want to,
seems more conservative to me.
if y'all want to chime in on this, go ahead and we'll talk about it.
We won't cheer
So
you up too bad.
everyone that's watching, hey, get in the chat. Let's talk.
This is America.
So
Get active.
there's America. So
America.
America.
Kennedy leans left and right.
I seen
So
him
his
lean
gate
more
swings
to
both
the
ways.
right than I seen him lean to the left. He gives them liberals and Democrats. He gives them hell.
Oh
Out
yeah,
there on the
he
House
does.
floor?
He really does.
I do. And you know what? I don't see. I can actually see myself voting for that man if I had to.
Well, the thing is that I mean, I already know who I'm voting for, and
Kamala.
dude, I'm not voting for
I'm
Kamala.
blowing smoke up your ass.
Did you hear that? What Drew Barrymore called her? Mamala? Are you freaking kidding me? I almost dropped it again. So
Mamala.
whatever.
Camel toe Harris.
Jesus.
You know, she was a prostitute in California.
Who?
Kamala Harris. She was a prostitute in California back in the day.
You think so?
I know so. It's a verified fact. Got
She must
pictures
not-
of it. She was a prostitute.
She must not have
serving
made a
the,
whole lot of
big dollar
money.
people back in the day.
I'm
You
serious.
got a prostitute for a vice president, and you got a child sniffing pervert for a president. That's what
Well,
the
that's
Democrats offer you these days.
Well, the last Democrat that was in office, him and Michael. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anyone out there that would like to say something? Comment on
Oh,
what
yeah,
we
I'd love
said
to
or
hear.
anything like that?
I'm really like to hear everybody.
we would love to
chime in on
hear.
this.
We would love to hear what you think. And if you'd like to join in on video, all you got to do is just let me know and I'll send you a link. So,
It'll
anyway,
be two. What is it? 2 seconds or what did you say? They'll be behind a little bit.
yeah, they're behind it a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe a 2 or 3 second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get your response in quicker.
Yeah. So, anyway, okay, so both of y'all are going to be Trump.
Yeah, I feel Trump is going to be my best choice. And
Why
Trump is
Trump?
going to
Why
serve
Trump?
me.
Why Trump?
Why
Why
Trump?
Trump?
He's
But
already.
We got-
he's
Like I
a
said in the beginning, we have
he-
two choices.
he's a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what he is.
And
So are you
and
gonna?
who's
So are you
convicted
gonna like?
It was all
Democrat-
made up bull
Democrat
crap.
president with Democrat jury, Democrat judge, Democrat district attorneys. They're all lined up, and it's all to put him down.
And they're
It's
all paid
It's
for.
a political witch hunt, is all it is. I don't give a crap rat's ass crap if he's convicted or not.
Okay.
Trump seems to be the best choice I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking back on when he was first.
Yeah. He's
his
already
first,
got a good
his
record
first
going.
term, 4 years. What was your gas prices? What was your grocery prices? What was your taxes? Trump,
Yeah.
was it good?
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
About 50.
I was in Florida, so
Oh, I remember $1.68. I remember $1.68 a gallon. My
$1.68, yeah.
groceries were good, and now we got Biden. As soon as he came into office, all that skyrocketed.
Everything we had. Everything we
right?
had good going
Am I
for
right
us.
or am I real?
He just freaking. Oh,
Yeah.
no, we
So-
can't have that. We
so
got
here we go up again. I'm going
freaking-
for Trump, and I'm expecting him to go in office and clean house, and hopefully he will do the same he did the first his first run, and I will get a good economy and maybe get a little ease on the prices of everything that I'm praying
Yeah.
for.
Right. Yeah.
I just think the house market's going to go back up.
So do you really think that everything's going to go back to the way that it
I
Do
hope
I
it
the
think-
way that it really was?
I mean, you can't say, but I mean, you can only hope. I'm looking at previous information from what he did on his first run. What about you?
I was in Florida.
Good Lord,
So
buddy.
what?
Florida is not
Okay, so Texas gas prices was probably around what, $1.90 something?
$1.68. I got
Okay,
a picture of that.
$1.68. Okay, well, add $1
Okay. So
To-
it's
to Florida.
You're
268.
not
so it's
California.
$2.68, $3.
So you were paying that in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just think about in California. You can add another
California's
$4
not
to
even.
that.
I don't even
Whatever.
look at California as a
I'm
part
just
of
saying,
America.
Oh, I was in Florida. Oh, big
Them
deal.
commie bastards over there running that state.
It's like, wah,
Oh, okay, David.
watch out for the spotted owl. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wah, wah.
You
Go
know what
hug a
them
tree.
people live in
David.
California? You live there, and you people voting for that. You get what you deserve.
Yeah.
That's why they're talking in 2050. There's going to be a 50% migration out of California to
There's-
all the other
there's
states because they
already,
cannot stand what they did to their state, so they're all leaving and coming.
Yeah.
Looking for
Polluting
better.
ours.
They're looking for better lives here.
That reminds me. Do you remember? Y'all remember Hot Shots, the movie
Yeah.
Hot Shots?
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges
Yeah.
when he was up there and he was thanking everybody. and then at the end he says, "I'd like to thank everybody, including all million illegal aliens."
That came
I
to-
just
And everybody
from
just stopped
California.
and turned around. Yeah.
and,
Or illegal immigrants. I'm
that-
sorry.
what was it? I
What's
just
the
saw
difference?
on the news today what we're paying like over 400 billion a year to
Right.
support all these illegals.
so why
so-
can't we just charge the Democrats for all this crap?
That's
'Cause they're the ones
exactly
that-
what I would
why
like to
put it out
do.
of the
I would
freaking
I
US
would love to
funds?
dump that change onto their pockets.
They're the ones
Let
that
them
want
pay
it.
that. Let them pay Democrat prices. Let us pay Republican prices.
yeah.
See how many Democrats there would be at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I still think we ought to see let the United States waller in their
You know
mess
what?
because
I can be
they're
all for it.
allowing the Democrats to cheat. So
If we get voter fraud this election year again, yeah, I'm all for
Oh, it's
seceding. I'm all for taking up.
it's going to be
firearms
on, I
and
think.
fighting for
I've
it.
got mine polished and ready to go.
I'm all for
Okay.
taking up and fighting for my freedom.
Okay,
That's
so
what it's
you
coming
think
to.
so you think other countries other countries are laughing at us?
Listen,
Over head over heels.
how many times does the video play with that fucking bumbling head falling down? He can't even step down a pair of stairs. He's got to be led off stage by hand. He can't. You know what? If I was Trump, I would have a tie with a pair of staircases.
Yeah, you're right,
On
Lolly.
my, I would
You're
have a
right.
tie with a pair of staircases on it, just to fucking mess with his head.
Okay, that's
He's
the
on
two
that.
F words we're only
Yeah,
allowed
two
for.
bangers.
So
I got
and
two
we're,
more.
what,
Y'all go
20
find
minutes
another
in?
word.
Okay, so
Just so
Um,
freaking.
yeah.
But he's the only person that's ever fallen. I mean, president that's ever fallen
I
upstairs,
think he.
and he keeps doing the upstairs. I think he's trying to.
Right.
I think
right.
he finds himself
Go
on the
ahead.
ground more than he does find himself on the feet.
That's probably how he got his freaking.
It's
position,
almost.
being on the
You know
ground,
what? It's almost hilarious.
At least on his knees.
Yeah. All right. So David asked. What's our thoughts on Kennedy?
Kennedy.
Okay, my thought on Kennedy. Of course, we all know that he's independent. He's independent, and he sways to the left and sways to the right, or whatever.
His gate swings both ways.
And so Les says that his gate swings both ways. Whatever,
You know-
dude. But you know what? I mean, out of what Trump is, 3 or 4 years younger than Biden? Biden's 80.
No, he's 84, 80. He's in his upper 80s.
remember
Trump
what
is
they
like
said.
Trump is pushing 82, I believe, and Biden's probably 4 years
Okay,
older.
so anyway,
But either way,
what Kennedy's going to be 70, I think. I think he's 70.
You know, I think.
I think
There's
Kennedy,
not
I
enough-
think Kennedy. I think Kennedy would bring his uncles, his dads, and his own stuff.
I don't think it'd be enough to do anything.
Kennedy, if you know your history, Kennedys have always been a Democrat family.
But he was kicked out of the Democratic Party.
Why? Why?
Because he was telling everybody about the COVID shot, that it's fake.
The man is more conservative than he is Democrat.
Okay, so let's say that he's 70% conservative
Yes.
and then 30%.
Of
Democrat.
course they're
He's a
gonna kick him out of the
conservative.
party because
Okay, so
they
he's
can't
more
stand
so
that
he
conservative over there.
so he would talk to everybody on his side, on the Democratic side, about the COVID shot being fake.
It was fake.
Okay, so it was just
It
full of
was-
saline.
Well, it wasn't necessarily fake. It
There
just
was
wasn't-
there was
it wasn't-
experimental
It
drugs
wasn't
in
what
it.
they
But-
said.
Yeah, it wasn't to fix anything. It was to pollute. It was.
It
to
was a
mess you
money
up.
making machine. They
Now
all
people
went in. It was all a lie.
Yeah.
They all went into the machine and they propagated. Actually, I tell you what, the COVID actually started off right before Trump's presidency started. Top Democrats went to China, the Chi-Coms. They paid them a large sum of money to go into their little.
That's what I think.
They went into their.
That's conspiracy theory bullshit.
Well, let's talk
Not
conspiracy because they
necessarily.
paid
Not
Chi-Coms
necessarily because we
good
know
money and
where
they
it
went
came
into their
from.
labs and what they did was they
weaponized. freaking
weaponized
virus.
it was actually a bat transferent virus and they mutated that virus to where humans could catch it and they did that to screw over the Trump presidency because they had
Yeah.
after
So,
Trump
in other words,
humiliated what's her name Hillary, they went in there and they mutated that to screw over the Trump presidency.
Okay, so
But he did so much. with
So what
he
you're saying-
had.
what you're saying, it was a setup to Trump.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, not just
everything
Trump,
the
to the
Democrats
American
do is
people.
to screw over Trump because you know how much they hate him. Look what they're doing in the courts. It's a political warfare, right? Or am I real?
No, I
What'd you
you're
say? Right or what?
Am I right or am I real?
Right?
It's a Texas thing.
You're
I'm sorry
Amarillo.
you're not from out Florida.
No, I'm from Texas. I spent 2 years in
Oh my
Florida.
God.
You were
2
born in
years?
Parkland, weren't
2
you?
years.
Hell no, I wasn't born in Parkland.
Where were you born?
I was born in Irving.
Some ditch they found a little.
What? What hospital in Irving?
It was at that time back in
I
the
thought it was
day.
Parkland Hospital. you
Yeah,
were
hell
born.
no, it's not Parkland. It was Irving Community. It's Baylor now. Yeah,
Baylor buys up everything.
yeah.
Just like
Baylor,
Scott and
Baylor,
Yeah.
and Texas Health
Now
buys
it's
up
Baylor,
everything.
Scott and White, they're
It
combining
ended up being
forces.
whatever.
So tell me I'm wrong. Tell me.
No, yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. So
If do you think that's a possibility?
that is
weaponizing
that is a
COVID.
possibility.
I think it's right on.
I mean,
And
because
I think that the
before that
Democrats did pay
happened,
for it.
I'll tell you why I think this is because before that happened, I was reading a documentary from a roving. What do you call
Hello,
those
Molly. Hello, Molly, my daughter.
Order?
a roving reporter, and he was collecting all the data. He had all the people's names,
Yeah.
places. He had all the information. And that data did not stay online very long. It was kicked that fast.
Yeah,
But I read it all, and he had the numbers, he had the places, he had the info, everything good.
right.
And that man probably ain't even alive today because he exposed
Probably
to what
isn't.
they were doing over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not that they would kill him, but they would just Hillary him.
Bullshit.
They would just Hillary him.
They not killing
Okay,
No,
Dave-
no,
Hillary.
you can't
Okay,
say that.
all right,
You can't say
okay,
that.
okay,
That's
okay.
why I said they Hillaried him.
okay.
Hillary's a bigger killer than Al-Qaeda.
Hey, you know what? I know nothing about the Clintons. Anyway,
He don't want
David,
to
David Price cousin, he's asking if I can't see that. If Trump thoughts on BP.
what's that guy over in was it South Dakota? North
Also
Dakota?
say hello to Molly.
It
Yo.
was North.
Say hi to
Mark,
Molly.
Mark, what's the guy over in North
Was it
Dakota?
North Carolina?
North Carolina.
That's who it was.
What's the man over in North Carolina? Is it
We're
North
talking about the
Carolina?
guy we talked last time.
Mark,
about.
Mark
Mark-
something.
It's just the L.
He's
don't
a
it?
black man. He's like a preacher.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
Man, he
Awesome.
comes down with the fire and brimstone. You talk about
He's a lieutenant governor for
No,
North
he's the
Carolina.
governor. Look up the governor. I think it's
I
North
will.
Carolina. Man, that man comes down. He comes down with fire and brimstone. He don't give a rat's ass about
You know,
what
you know who I would
anybody
like to
says.
see as VP
Who?
with Trump?
Who?
Candace Owens.
Nah, I see.
I like to see
You know
Candace
she's
Owens.
okay, but man, I want somebody bringing that fire and brimstone.
Price
Scare
said
the rat's
Price
ass
said
out of
he's a
these
Mark
badass.
Robinson.
Mark Robinson.
Yeah,
That
he's a
is the
badass.
man. I will vote for that man
He's
for
the
president.
lieutenant governor of North Carolina.
He's
Yeah.
a lieutenant governor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
will vote for him for president.
I would.
and then Molly said she spent $1,000 on tires today.
On what?
That's about right.
That's about right. Hey,
Tires?
Yeah.
Is that
and she
Florida?
said, and Molly said, "Hello, Bobby," and "Hi, Les."
How do?
Molly, you know Les. You met Les, I think, a couple times or whatever. I think you were a little girl when that happened.
A little bit less, a little
I
bit
saw
more.
her whenever we had the thing over. At
Oh yeah,
your
you did. You
house.
did. Sorry,
Right.
my
I see
bad.
it
My
on
bad. My
Instagram.
bad.
Is
My
that right?
bad. My bad.
A little bit less, a little bit more.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. A little
right.
bit less here, a little bit more here.
Yeah, David. Everybody, I think a lot of people likes. A lot of people likes. Candace.
Who else? Who else is? What is everybody thinking for VP? I mean, what's the going thing for everybody
Well,
thinking?
I would like to have Candace Owens or Bobby Kennedy for VP.
I like them both too, but I like that Mark Robinson, the way he just comes down.
Right, right.
I do too.
He slings lightning bolts.
But you know what?
And he straight up tells them Democrats, "I ain't afraid of you, and you got nothing on me."
Yeah.
He puts it to them.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't mind seeing Candace Owens and some of the other well-spoken and
She is
directed Republicans in Trump's cabinet.
Right.
She's a smart woman. Yeah.
And I mean, this go around, Trump didn't do it last time until it got all super political. But he needs to clean house when he first gets there.
Yes.
Not use any of the old crap from the.
He needs to clean everybody out that's got any kind of Democrat
No
favoritism,
Biden
anything that's
BS.
even
Yeah.
anything to do with Democrats. He needs to clean them all out.
Yeah.
All of the FBI,
And put them all
DOJ,
on charges.
He needs to clean everybody out and get his people in office that's going to support him. That is that was a big problem.
That was a big problem before.
Because
They're
Yeah.
like, well,
he was
you
trying
always
to do
fire
things
everybody.
and-
Well, of course I always fired everybody because they were crap.
Yeah.
Right. Well, David said Vlek too.
Who?
Vlek.
Yeah.
What's
I
his
like
name?
him.
Rashi Shami or something like that?
I can't say his name. My wife likes him too. I just can't say
Rashi
it.
Sham,
I know you're
something
talking
like that.
about.
I
The old
can't
vet
say it.
dude.
Oh yeah,
He would be I think he's got more learning to do.
right.
But he would be in the
Still
next
young.
election.
Uh-huh.
I think he would be a good runner.
Right.
I'd
If
like
nothing
to,
else, a VP
I'd
at
like to
the
see
lowest.
Robinson come in as VP.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when they Trump kicks out, I like to see him step up to the plate because I will definitely give my support to him.
Right. Okay.
Problem is, are we ever going to go that far? Because this idiot in office right now is trying to start a war.
I'll
So
tell you what,
he didn't have to
Democrats
step
will
down.
lead you straight into World War III,
Yep.
and they will kill off half the planet just to keep power. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
give a rat's butt about
Oh, no.
nobody.
Well, the thing is, and we all know it. Everyone knows it. That if the Third World War starts, there is no election.
And
That's what I'm saying.
you
I
how
know.
close- how close
That's
we
why
are
I
to
said
that
that
right
everybody
now?
knows that, and we're very, 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 very close to that.
Everybody is arming up, and everybody is preparing right now.
By the way, I need to
Julie,
go get, I need to go
hello,
get some,
Julie. How you
9mm
doing?
As we talk,
Yeah,
I need to get at least 1,000 more rounds.
Julie. Hey. All right, don't
Sorry.
do that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Why you gotta No, don't. Why you gotta slurp in the mic?
It just happened.
It just happened. He's downloading.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay because I'm about to eat in the mic. So
All we need
Anyway.
to hear you crunching on
Okay,
your
so-
food over there.
yeah, yeah. So okay.
else?
What was I gonna say?
Oh, you wanting to know about?
What is everybody talking about a VP? I mean, what's
Yeah.
everybody trending right now?
VP vice president for Trump or well, they already got
Who
vice
cares
president for
about
Bobby.
Biden? Nobody cares about.
So
There's-
I'm doing all
Hi,
right,
Julie.
Julie. Thank you. Hope you're doing
VPs.
well.
Democrats have got a failed program going already.
I'm gonna tell you what you were asking about our vice president. If she went for president, it wouldn't last. It wouldn't go. The
Who?
only reason why is they've got the vice president and president because they have to be together. They use the same sick brain cell
Uh-huh.
to work both their bodies, so they just pass it back and forth. So if one gets out, the other one's stuck.
Right.
So
Julie said Bobby who? Bobby Kennedy.
Bobby Kennedy, yeah.
Julie,
Kennedy.
come on. But I mean, I know that she knows who I'm talking about. So
She's just
Anyway.
messing with
yeah, she is. So anyway, yeah, she used to.
Ooh, you know who we need to hear from? Payat.
Yeah.
Payat.
I have sound bites of that.
You do?
Yes, I do. I need to get them off the VHS.
That's funny.
So
That was Pat's mother calling him inside.
yeah, I know it's
Every
okay,
day.
Julie.
you. Come in and get your
Payat.
beating.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
He didn't
So
get it all the
all right,
time.
so David said he thinks that if Trump added Kennedy to the ticket, it would be amazing
I don't
in
know.
his opinion. And then
Yeah.
Julie says, "I'm saying who cares about Bobby?" So
I like I said, I
this is
like
Bobby.
Kennedy. I like
Julie?
Kennedy.
Yeah.
I like Candace Owens. I love Mark Robinson.
Oh yeah,
The man brings the fire. I don't know if between him and Trump, who's going to be the most, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to have the most fire? But between them two, man, it's going to be an explosive thing in
And
the government.
I think
And you
Mark
know-
could learn from Trump to be a further Trump. You know how to run the business portion.
and
I think.
I've been getting news things from about Putin. Putin said that he would actually sit down with Trump and talk about.
I have a lot
Ukraine.
of respect for Putin.
Oh yeah.
The man is a good man, and Democrats have painted him out to be a.
Hey, what did we used to call them
terrorist.
back in the 80s? You call me.
Call me
You call me.
bastard.
You call
Putin's a
me.
good man. I mean, he's doing what he
Well-
does for the better of his country. I mean, the
Yeah.
problem is
Yeah.
you got Democrats out there. They're promote war. You know what? They promote that Ukraine war. They promote Taiwan. They ship
Right.
all these weapons in our arsenal over there.
What are we gonna
You
fight
know
with?
why? Why do they ship and all this government aid? How much of that government aid gets shipped back underneath the table into their pockets?
Oh, exactly. Well,
It's
It's the
Democrats have
Democrat
got
thing.
Democrats they've got it down when it comes to stealing.
How many
the money.
Democrats went
I
into
really do
being
believe-
a governor broke, and when they get out, they're super rich.
And all these
I-
mansions
Closey.
by the lake. Yeah,
I believe
filthy rich.
that I forgot what I said
Inside trading.
or what I was
Well,
thinking.
Trading.
Alzheimer. I mean, call you little Biden part two.
No. Oh yeah, Congress.
Who am I?
Congress, the House and the Senate, it needs to be. What
The
can
House
I
and the
say?
Senate both need a rotor-rooter.
A reset. There you go.
What is
They
what is
just
that,
need-
the Article
they-
5 convention they're talking about trying to get passed where the people get more control of the government? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Article 5. I do not know.
It's the Convention of States.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
the
State
the states has more control than what the government
the
does
government,
on the
exactly.
state.
Yeah, it's not the people; it's the states.
But I think
The people control
another
the
thing
states.
is if you do, you need to put in a term limits.
That's what they're pushing too.
No more than 2 term limits. The House, Senate, and
I don't know about 2,
President.
maybe 4.
Yeah.
no,
Maybe
I
4.
wouldn't go 4. You give them
That's a
people an
year.
inch and they'll take a mile. Cut them
Yeah.
down to 2.
Yeah. Julie
Don't
said
give them time to get in there and get set up and start their little BS.
right. Julie said that Trump should pick Tulsi.
Who?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard?
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard as VP, and then David said he should pick George Strait.
All right, now.
For what?
Think of
You're
it-
gonna get some
think of it
shit
this way.
going, man.
Trump-
I think that's
Trump
why I
is
didn't
an
want to
old
wipe
man.
my butt in the bathroom. George Strait.
Trump is an old man, and if he was to, for some reason or any
What?
other, not make through his full presidency, you got to think the person coming up behind him.
I can tell you why he might not make it through. I think they're going to kill him.
Who?
The Democrats.
And I see
Kill
civil war.
who?
I see civil
Trump.
war breaking out right after that happens too.
That's what I think.
So
I've
You
been
know, when
scared to death of it.
when I'm choosing a vice president, I'm thinking about the man or the person who's going to come up behind me and take over office. And you don't want to flake. You don't want to flake. You don't want to Pence.
I know. I got to take that sticker off the back of my truck. Sorry
You don't
about
want to
that.
Pence. You don't want none of
About
these
what?
half.
I still got Trump Pence on my truck.
Yeah, you need to take that sticker off.
Yeah.
It's kind of old. you
I
know?
don't care if it's old. It's a Trump sticker. I
Well,
have one to
Then
replace
get
it.
a new Trump. I mean,
I'm
get
surprised these
a new
terrorist
Trump sticker
Democrats
then.
haven't bashed
I
your
know.
window out yet.
Try. Smith and Western take care of you.
There you go.
Who?
At least you're in the right mentality.
Smith and Western.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I do.
Do you?
I also have. I don't have a Glock. I have a couple of Rugers.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, a Ruger 22. You want a fun gun
Which
just to
one?
pop around?
Bull barrel? I know all the Rugers.
It is.
You know,
It's
the
just a
22
Ruger
Ruger
22.
22 Ruger is a prime weapon used by most professional assassins.
I could figure. I could see that.
Couple
Yeah.
of taps in the back
Yeah.
of the head from a Ruger 22.
And they're not that loud. You can
No.
also you can suppress them pretty real
But
easy.
you using a bull barrel with a suppressor, you will not even hear it.
Huh.
But that I've got. I know it's a crappy brand, but I have fun with it. It's a High Point. What is
9mm?
it's a 9mm rifle.
Yeah.
A rifle?
Yeah,
A high point rifle.
yeah, it's fun as all get out.
I think
It
it's
looks like assault weapon, but it's fun as shit.
Okay, so back to politics.
Yes. Back to politics.
Well, we are talking about
Okay.
politics.
Well, okay.
The Second Amendment's politics, right?
Yeah, with the Second Amendment. Okay. All right.
All right. Go
So, what do you think would take for is the House Republicans or Democrat?
I think the House,
House
is
is Republicans,
Republicans.
right?
and
Is Senate
I think
Republican
we're-
too?
It's a very tight
Okay, so
majority.
how come? I want to ask both of y'all.
Well,
How come? Why hasn't both Senate and House invoked the 25th Amendment?
Because Democrats.
yeah,
But you know, the House
Democrats
is,
are one vote over.
the
Okay.
House- the problem with the House is they are there's a lot of Republicans infected by Democrats.
Okay.
So they're kind of leaning, they're kind of buddying up with these Democrats in the Senate, run by Biden, of course.
Why are you slurping in the mic,
I'm
man?
thirsty.
Lord,
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
the deal
Anybody?
is with
Hold
the
on, just a second.
Senate is that-
Anybody else in here? Y'all want to comment on what we're talking about? Go ahead. Y'all want to ask a question? Go ahead. Whatever
political
question,
genius
any-
out here.
it-
Yeah, I
Okay.
love to hear people. Talk
What?
about
You're a
what's going on.
political genius?
Okay.
No.
So the Senate is
Oh.
one vote under.
Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
So whenever we're 1 point over. So when they go to vote something, the vice president is the deciding vote, and so we always get, as Republicans, we always get kicked, to the curb, because her vote puts it over.
Yeah, but you got a lot of Republicans in the House that are,
And there's a
They've,
lot of
they've,
babies in the.
and they're rhinos,
Right.
and they've aligned themselves with the Democrats because they're
Oh, yeah.
fear. It's fear. Actually, the fear because of the power that the Democrats have over your 3-letter law enforcement agencies. All of them.
That have been weaponized.
They've weaponized the law enforcement agencies. They've got the media, and if you don't go along with
Sorry.
them, they witch hunt you. And you've got Republicans who have just caved in from the fear.
Right.
That's why I love Mark Robinson, because he does not
Yeah.
back down 1 inch.
Yeah.
He brings it to your face.
Right.
Sorry, Pat.
And that's why the people of that state love him. That's why he's moving up that chain so fast. What else?
Right. All right. Okay. So let's go. Let's talk Gen X.
Gen Gen X.
Gen X. Okay.
1965. I opened up the door and walked out and leading everybody. What are you? 1940.
40. If I was 40,
Man, you remind me of a
1940.
fossil.
If I was 1940, I would be the forgotten generation. No, actually, I would be
No, that's
a
World War II.
boomer.
You know, I was out there in the backyard
boomers.
digging up things, and I find this fossil, and it reminds me of you.
Shit. Okay. Anyway, all right. I'm 67, and
67.
less than
Good
60,
Lord.
less than 67. 1967.
Oh.
I was supposed to say I ain't 67 yet.
It's
I'm like,
1967.
I'm looking around going, what the
Y'all are
hell is he
smelling-
talking about?
Y'all smell like y'all are half dead already.
Oh, shut up, man! Damn.
Hey, look, I've already
Okay,
had my diaper
so-
changed.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
So
you.
as we were kids growing up, what kind of allowance did you get?
$5 a week.
Really?
My mama told me I'm allowed to live in the house and have something to eat every once in a while.
True.
Screw your allowance.
True.
I have $5 a week to do the flower beds every
I
weekend,
never got
Look,
no allowance.
David is 1978,
mow the grass.
right?
65 to
Edge.
what? What is the
80.
65 to
80.
65 to 80.
65 to 80.
But you got the 90s, which
15 years. That's correct. That's
yeah,
correct.
but
65 to 80.
the later Gen X generation, or the later Gen X is when they grew up in the 90s. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So
okay.
did they make you work for your $5?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, like what? Doing what?
I just said I had to do the yard. I had
Okay.
to do chores around the house.
How many? Heather, hello. No
How many
allowance.
hours of unadulterated beatings
No allowance, and
forced
never
labor
gave
was
any to
upon
my
you?
kids.
Forced labor. Oh, well,
Welcome, Heather. Okay.
y'all make it sound like my parents were bad. They weren't.
No, they're not bad.
I tell you what,
Your
they-
parents weren't bad. Mom was. Well,
my
mom wasn't bad
parents
either.
were
But
mean, and you know what? They've the reason why I'm so nasty and mean is the reason I get through this world that's nasty and mean so easily.
right.
If they wouldn't have done me the way they've done, I would have had a hard time getting through this world. But because I was
Yeah.
brought up so hard and mean, I kind of
Mhm.
glide through this world. I mean,
Well, I'll tell you this: if it wasn't for the way I was raised, I would probably be in
Jail.
jail or in a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Because the way that I am on the highways nowadays, with the freaking with the
oh God,
getting mad at
you're talking about
crazy
road
drivers.
rage.
Yeah,
road
David,
rage.
I know.
That's why I usually don't.
All right, so David said he did what he was told because his mom was a heavyweight ass whooper of the world, and with his mom, I would have to agree with that because of course his mother was my cousin, but and I know yeah, all the Martin side just got their ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, I know.
and then Heather, let's see. Oh yeah, she said that no allowance and never gave any to her kids either. So, yeah.
Well, I know y'all were talking about paddles and stuff earlier.
Uh huh.
The paddles I have for my son, my daughter, which Andrea didn't get. I don't remember her getting a whole lot of paddles, a lot of spankings. My son did a little bit, but we
David-
had to, those little personal pan pizza
Uh huh.
things you used to get off the mail. What is it, the mail catalog or whatever?
Right.
There's a paddle that came with it to put in the oven, put
Uh-huh.
the pizza in the oven with and stuff. We had one about this big around. Well, Wendell smacked him in the butt so many times that it broke the sides off. So it was one straight paddle about 2-3 inches wide.
Right.
It had Randall's name on one side, Andrea's name that was pretty much polished on the other because she hardly ever got it.
Right.
Randall's was pretty worn.
David said that he got his ass beat with the fan belt off a small block Chevy. I could.
That could be interesting.
Hey, you know
That
what?
could be-
I can actually.
I just,
David, I could
That's the
actually
first
see.
thing you've come across.
I could feel that.
I can
Fan
too.
blade. Was it fan blade?
Was it part of it?
No, it's a fan belt.
Oh, the belt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you that sucker left some good
I
welts.
I can actually see Becky doing
Nice and
that.
thin, probably
Um,
whistles through the air. as it
sorry,
gets
man.
fast.
Sorry, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on
I'll be
that.
saying, don't give my mama any.
Give me
any
any ideas.
You know,
Right. So
broomstick was bad enough.
Mm.
so, but yeah, mine was I went out when I had to spend a week with my grandparents and out on the farm. I would of course have to help out in the garden, and you know how big Grandpa Nance's garden was.
Yeah.
It was at least what, maybe a 3/4 acre. So anyway,
3/4. I
yeah,
thought
it was
bigger than that.
it was that big.
I thought it was a lot
Did y'all
bigger than
employ
that.
any
Well, yeah,
illegals?
no. It was an acre when you went down there, but it was getting slowly bigger as in the 70s. Because I didn't know you in 77. I only knew you in 78 and on. But anyway, when we went to Corsicana and I was 10, Rachel was 8, everything happened when I was a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
And then I
The
learned.
possum thing, the getting whipped by a whipping willow switch, and all that. But anyway, Grandpa Knots would have me out there, digging up the potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I know this sucked. And so he would have 8 rows of potatoes, and so I would have to dig all those potatoes up. Right? Well, my grandmother, Grandma Knots, would come out and give me a hand and everything, and put them in a bucket, wash them off, and all that. And
You washed them off out in the middle of the field.
no, washed them off up at the house. So
From the bucket.
yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Not
anyway,
Spit shine.
he Grandpa Knott said, "Okay, well, I'll pay you," and he just gave me,
whatever he had.
just
in his
whatever he
pocket.
had in his pocket.
Did you ever eat
And I
any of the
looked at
potatoes
it.
when you was out in the field?
I looked at it,
Hey, my mom would.
digging up 8 rows of potatoes in the heat, and all that. All it was 17 cents.
All right.
No
Go down to
way,
the corner.
no
Yes,
way.
no,
17 cents for how long?
17
All day?
cents all day.
17 cents. You're
and,
treating him
and
like
he
an
and he
illegal
says
migrant.
he says this. He says this. Go down to the corner store and get you and your sister some gum.
Like what? Penny
That's
gum?
it.
Can you buy a soda for that?
Nope.
Well, yeah, you could have gotten like a fountain soda for like a nickel back then, but
I don't
you
remember
know,
it being that cheap.
it's
Don't
just, I
remember the
mean,
1930s.
go get some bubble gum. Yeah,
Bubble gum.
bubble
I'm
gum.
too damn tired and wore out to get bubble gum.
Say, damn, man.
Is somebody gonna give me a ride to the
Oh,
store?
Come on,
Oh,
Rach. Let's go
17
get some
cents.
bubble
You
gum.
didn't
No,
complain about
I'm
that?
staying right here. What?
You didn't complain about that?
Well,
What's that gonna
I was
do?
afraid of the guy. The
It
guy.
ain't like nowadays. Back then,
A
you couldn't
nickel, a
complain.
dime, and 2 pennies.
Could've been all
That's it.
17 pennies.
I don't
That's
whip his
it.
ass.
Well,
That made me
the bubble
sick.
gum, the bubble gum back then was either a penny or 2 cents.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
man.
The penny machines, they were like the
17
nickel.
pieces of gum.
Good
Yeah,
size
so
gum.
a dime would buy 2 fountain
What about
drinks.
tax?
Man, there was hardly any taxes back then.
There's going to always be tax when you go to the
Well,
store.
there was hard.
Well, you had the
I didn't
dime
even.
slot and the
I was
bubble
10
gum
years
machine.
old, dude.
You got
I
the
didn't
dime slot and
even.
then a
I
penny
didn't even
from the other
notice the
side.
damn tax. Shit.
Tax. He
I
don't-
mean, I
he don't
noticed the
remember
tax now,
taxes.
but I don't.
I sure did.
He
Yeah.
thinks he came home with 17 pieces of bubble gum.
No,
don't
I
ever
did
get
not come
taxed.
home with 17 pieces of bubble gum.
He came
No,
home
I came home.
with
I came.
15 pieces of bubble gum,
No.
one in his mouth and one in his sister's mouth.
Minus the
No,
taxes.
no.
Cobra's got to get its share off your hard
Oh,
labor
yeah.
all day
Yeah.
long for 17 cents. Man,
Yeah.
that just seems like you got
So
mean.
as we got, yeah. So as we got older, and we were in high school, mom and dad would give me $20
For picking potatoes?
a week.
How many years difference are we talking?
Oh, you
Who?
mean
You're
at your
talking
house.
between now and like high school.
Oh yeah, from when I was 10, it was probably about maybe 6-7 years.
So for 6-7 years, you got $19 and such a change increase in pay.
Yeah.
Man,
You got more increase than I did. I
Yeah.
still saying $5.
Yeah, mom and dad.
If it gets
I-
any worse,
I
I'm gonna be
think-
out collecting
I got a
cans.
job. That's why
I think, yeah, Taco Bell. I
Yeah.
think that, yeah,
Six Flags.
yeah. I started getting a job too, but coming home with the $80 check for a week, it kind of sucked. You know what I'm saying? But
How old were you? $80 a week.
I was I was
16.
16. I was 16 the first year.
I can't say
17, and I got fired. Yeah.
What'd you get fired for?
We went to a party. Me and some guys, people went to a party. I don't know if you know him, Kevin Parcasino. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, we went to one of his parties and everything. Came back to the park.
A
Was
Six
going,
Flag party?
yeah. Came back and we were going to ride some rides and everything. And he passed out in wardrobe.
drinking and smoking.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the kid was 16.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh yeah, Pat. I'm gonna have to fire you.
I wasn't drinking.
So,
Were you?
but we came back. I mean, we came back just to just to ride rides and have fun.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, that reminds me. We went to Galveston a couple weeks ago, right? And I don't remember. Oh, we were on the pier in Galveston.
yeah.
And this kid, he had to be maybe 16, maybe. He come up on the first thing of bathrooms, just hurled everywhere. Cops were out there. They were so thick, man. You could walk on their heads. There were so many of them out there. I'm like, hey, look,
Feed the fishes.
I've got to go to the bathroom myself. So I went in there and did my thing, came back out, and I was like, what happened? Well, and I was talking to one of the grounds guys, and he's like, well, that kid came over here and just blew chunks. I'm like, was it booze? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I said, well, where did he get it? He goes, that's what we're fixing to find out. Because
Food poisoning.
they sell booze on the beer and stuff on that pier.
Yeah.
And from what the
How
way
old
he
was
was
he?
saying, he said he was less than 16.
He's getting some booze off of here in Galveston.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what he was trying to say. We're fixing to bust somebody because there's a lot of cops out there just going from one place to another. That
Tracking
was
it
all.
down to where it's coming from.
Yep. And they were looking at video. So it's like, somebody's in trouble.
I ain't ratting out my bootlegger. I don't care what they do to me. I'm not ratting out my bootlegger.
He didn't have to. It's all video. I mean, if you go up there with your face called, hey, can I have a beer? Here you go. Who was
I don't
that?
know what he gave me, but it tasted like water.
Went down like water.
I think Patrick had to go to the bathroom with his diarrhea.
Oh
He
man.
had diarrhea. He ate that bad fish. What's that? The felte fish?
The filter fish.
The felte fish. He had the fish on the plane ride over here. Now he's got the Hershey squirts.
I didn't say none of this.
I had the chicken.
That's a good movie, man. That was a good
He had
movie.
the gefilte fish. You know what movie I'm talking about?
They were trying to.
How you say that?
They were trying to say that.
Gefilte fish. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Now, you know how you tell Patrick comes to your house? The cat's always pregnant and the toilet's never flushed.
What's the?
And Harry's back.
Yep, I'm back.
All right. What's up next?
What does that say? I
don't
remember.
Politics? We got any more in politics? Anybody responding to politics, or do we need to move on to something else?
You want to talk
I don't remember anything for a nickel. Well, y'all were talking about getting hurt in sports.
Oh yeah, back in the day, getting hurt.
Were you the football boy or the water boy?
He was for a little bit.
I was baseball.
I don't ever see you playing sports.
He used to play football. 7th grade.
Yeah,
eighth grade?
7th,
No
8th,
way.
and 9th
No
grade.
way
Yeah,
somebody as small
Yeah.
as you play football.
Oh no, he did.
yeah,
He
I
was
did.
the same height as everybody else back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
But,
you know what? I almost brought the yearbook over here that had you.
oh,
That had you,
A younger version of you.
a younger version of you with a fro.
You had a fro?
Yeah, he
my
had a.
natural hair was
He had
like
a fro.
Man, I had
It wasn't even a fro. It was just fizz. It was like this.
No, it was
That
a
was my head.
no, it was a fro.
Look, it was this.
I had wild, curly, wavy hair. That
I
was,
wish I had
it was
wavy
like
hair.
I wore like a mop. My hair was like a mop in high school.
Mine was more of a scouring
I
pad.
cut it, I could cut it
Now,
off,
now
SOS
you have
pad.
none.
and
Now
it
you
grew
have
back
none.
2 weeks
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Now I almost got a wraparound hairdo.
Okay, so when you got hurt in high school or in
Yeah.
in junior high, what did the coaches do for you? You're next.
Both of them did the same thing. Picked me up and carried me off the field.
That's it.
In junior high, yeah. They called my dad. My dad came up there and took me to the hospital. When I was in high school, coach picked me up, threw me in a cheerleading van. The cheerleaders were out there. It was 2 days before the state game.
Damn.
And my right knee
Was that at the private school?
TCA. I got
Well,
twisted.
they kind of cared there, I guess.
Huh?
I said they cared there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Care Bear. You're a Care
Yeah,
Bear?
I was. Yeah. But it was 100 or 270 degrees to the outside.
Damn.
Twisted at the knee.
You know,
And,
you're lucky you're young that it ain't so bad when you're that age.
Hey, man. No. It hurts now. It still hurts. I
had my ankle pretzeled in a football game, and I played on one leg until they made me come out.
Nah.
But I was only out. I don't think I ever sit out a whole game because I kind of took it easy for the week until the next Friday, and I was still playing.
Nope, they had me
Maybe a week or
scheduled
two,
for
and
surgery.
a couple of weeks, and I was back into high gear again.
Ah.
But, you're young, and you recuperate a lot faster. Nothing really hurts that bad.
Let me tell you, out of all the arm surgeries and the plastic surgeries and the knee surgeries and all that stuff, this last one I had with my arm took me almost 6 months to recover from it. All the other surgeries, couple of weeks, 6 weeks tops. I'm back in the game. I'm back at work. I'm doing everything.
So, do you remember? Go ahead, Bobby. What was yours?
No, I done told mine.
Oh,
I
you
had
did?
my ankle
Oh, okay.
pretzeled, and I was out. I mean, they took me out of the game, but I still played almost a whole quarter on one leg.
Well,
And, they
I was
pulled
on
me
the
out.
I was on the ground on my back, and I'm looking, and my foot's this way with my toe sticking up, and I'm like, that don't look.
This ain't
right.
good.
Is Mike still on? Is Mike still on? Mike, I played on Leonard football team, and Mike was on our team.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in our class. I grew up with him.
Leonard,
I don't know if he's still on there or not, but
Leonard what?
Leonard Tigers
Tigers.
over here in Fannin County. That's
Yes.
my home team.
It's funny. We were Spartans at Trinity.
Did y'all have to
At
wear
Trinity?
the,
No, we weren't.
I'm sorry, Trojans at Trinity. I was Spartans at TCA. It was the same freaking head,
All right.
our
Well,
helmet or whatever that
Yeah.
was.
yeah. So you don't remember in ninth grade, right before spring break, we were all in the gym, and I just fell straight to the floor in a fetal position. You don't remember that?
Is that,
gas? Probably gas.
It wasn't
is that
gas.
when you had problems with your
Intestinal?
what was that?
Appendix.
Appendix?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had an
God,
appendicitis.
that is bad.
Yeah.
Appendicitis attack.
How old were you?
I was 13.
Didn't it blow up or
I got
something?
my-
No, I wasn't 13. I was
15.
15. Yeah, 15.
I was at a Taco Bell
that was
God.
death.
I was actually at a Taco Bell in Richardson filling out an application for a job. It's right after I turned 16 and appendix hit me,
Mm.
and I had to be rushed to the hospital and get it out that night.
I swore his blue exploded.
That's bad. That's
Yeah.
what do they call that? A poisoning. You got a
Yeah, he had
that.
vial of
Yeah, I was.
appendicitis
Yeah, I was
poison.
in the hospital for the whole spring break.
Really over that.
Yep. Yep.
They said they pulled mine out just in time.
Yeah.
And they left this freaking gash of a scar on me because they cut me open. They couldn't find it.
Mm.
So they had to go in there and dig around for it because it wasn't in the place it was supposed to be. So now I got this big old gash on my gut.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
like,
so
where
you're
is
just
it?
weird.
Where
So
is
you're
it?
just weird,
No,
Bob.
that's a good thing I
All
was I was
Where
out of
is
it.
it?
I was passed out because I don't want somebody's hands all up in my abdomen.
Well, I mean,
Pat,
when
Pat.
His abdomen, there's not enough space in him to even get a hand up there. It's too small.
but no, I mean, when I
Little
had
kid come in there.
when I had the gallbladder attack, that was bad too.
Mm.
That
Rhonda had that.
I
taken
I
out,
worked.
too.
I walked into my doctor's office over there by or at the hospital, and he looked right at me. He goes, "Go to the ER. We'll let them know that you're coming." I go, "Okay, why? Just go now,
Gallbladder's hanging out.
go now." I was like, "Okay,
HEB.
all right, okay." So it was HEB. So so I went in there and they took a lipase level, my lipase level. It's supposed to be 150. Mine was 2,500. And I had
Hey, you should have got
my
extra
whole
credit for that.
my whole gallbladder was just full of crystals.
Oh wow.
And
Crystal meth.
Hey.
ah.
You started before
so
everybody
so
else.
anyway, and then of course they said that they had, I had 11 lodged.
Yeah, what?
11 lodged gallstones.
Ooh.
Yeah, it sucked.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Take a straw.
yeah. So anyway, what the coaches used to do when you got injured at the
First thing we
in
do, go
sports-
get Coach Evans.
no
Like,
they
Cotton.
no
Everybody
they
else, they're like,
no they would just
go
say
get Coach.
that. Well, Trinity, they would just say, all right, just rub some dirt on it, take a few
That's
seconds.
my dad.
Rub some
That's
dirt
your
on
dad
it, take a
right
few
there.
seconds.
Rub
You'll
some
be
dirt.
okay.
You're not hurt until I tell you you're hurt. That's
Yeah.
my dad.
And so you're sitting there.
Whoa, you got a wasp in here.
Yeah. So you're sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear your name, and I'm going, God, it hasn't been like, a minute or anything like that. Come on if you want to play. Well, damn. All right.
Here's Rent.
So,
and here's
Wanna
Pat.
play.
Oh, let me play. It's like, oh, the game's over with anyway, but go ahead, go on out there.
right. So, but that was disciplining. Not disciplining,
yeah.
but that was work injury and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Not work injury, sports injury. Damn, I'm making all kinds of mistakes tonight. Shit. So anyway,
you're getting the Biden effect.
what's the
Hey,
Biden
you know
effect?
what? I come up with a
Biden
he's
effect
walking.
is where you sit there. I was that's the Biden.
And
effect.
then Trump's like, I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said. That's right. I don't know what he said, but it's full of shit anyway.
I don't
what
know
I
what he.
think.
I don't know what he said, but I don't think he does either.
That was good.
I was
That
laughing
good.
my
I don't
butt
know.
off. That was
you know
funny.
what? I could be sitting there thinking, I don't know what he said. What the
Right.
WTF? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I don't
So-
know what that was.
So okay, now the millennials and Gen Z
Gen Z.
and the millennials.
You know what?
Some of the millennials aren't bad.
Depends
But
on
most of them
depends
are.
on the parents
Most of them are.
that they have.
The parents. You know what?
They're the ones that make the
the
difference.
parents is what destroys you. I mean, when you don't, giving your kid a game console and say, here, sit there and shut up and play games all day and keep out of my hair, how does that raise your kid? What kind of kid does that raise you into? Then you get pissed off because you won't get out at your house when he turns 18. He wants to play games till he's 35 years old in your house.
Till he's
And you have to go
35.
out there and throw all his game cartridges out in the ground and mow them over with a mower.
You seen those videos?
I've
I know
seen
you
that,
have.
Yeah,
You're talking
we've all
about-
seen those videos.
You're talking about freaking
I mean,
YouTube and
He
stuff.
has a freaking mental breakdown because they're
Yeah.
running over his game cartridges. Ah,
You know
Yeah.
what?
snowflake.
He freaking screamed worse when the cartridges got it than when he got his whole freaking Xbox thrown in there. I mean, does he have a hidden one somewhere?
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
get rid of
Those
that
probably
one.
cost more. All those games probably cost more than the
What's that-
Xbox
awesome.
by
What's
Yeah.
itself.
that reaction with Kid Rock and the Bud Light, man? That's what I'd be out there doing. You want your game cartridge? There it is. Game practice.
Yeah.
When you can do this on your own without your game system,
Now,
then I'll give you a
if
game
want a
system
game
back.
Right.
cartridge, you know, what's that, $400? You know, $75, $80, $90 a game. I bet you the quickest way to get to that is get a job.
Yeah.
Get a job.
You know what that means, right? No.
Go out there and you're going to be a slave to somebody who's going to tell you what to do all day long, and they're going to give you minimum wage.
God,
Job.
is minimum wage still
What the hell?
$7.25?
today?
Or maybe it's
What,
$7 now.
$7, $8?
Why is it still $7?
Because
Democrats don't want you to pay. Hey, did you hear what?
I don't want it to
Gavin-
be any higher than $7
Okay,
bucks.
listen. Let me tell you the
Why?
hypocrisy of Democrats. Democrats in California, Gavin Newsom. What did they pass that law? $20? Was it $20 for fast food?
Yep.
Now, Gavin Newsom didn't want to pay $20 to his employees, to his restaurants, so he paid them a lot cheaper. So how is that legal? How does he get?
Because they had
How
tips.
does he skirt the law that he brought in? Because he's too much of a hypocrite to pay the law that he passed.
Well, the deal is when he was bad mouthing all the people that wouldn't pay, all the states that didn't go up with him because they knew that they weren't going to be able to. Sure, we'll up your pay to $20 an hour, but guess what? Now you're fired because I can't afford to have you.
Robot
Working.
taking your place.
Or that too.
Yeah.
McDonald's is doing that.
But I thought it was funny that
McDonald's is
Gavin
doing that.
Newsom.
So
had-
what? McDonald's is
paying-
making 20 now?
Hmm?
McDonald's?
Some of them do.
What is that
God.
state? I don't know if it's all states or just California.
It depends on. It depends. Right. I've seen it here in Texas, but it depends on the McDonald's.
Have you seen them when they're all going robotic?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's
They got
all-
one in Fort
There's
Worth.
two people. There's two people in that whole store. There's a guy that runs the machinery and calibrates it and everything, and then there's the manager. That's
Yeah,
it.
$50 an hour to run your freaking computer, and
Yeah.
your hamburger cookers.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That's what I need to be as a tech. I need to be.
I used to do it-
I need to be a McDonald tech.
I used to be
McDonald's
a,
tech.
uh,
You need a
Yeah.
you need to be a McTech.
I
That's
used
what
to be
you need to
I
make tech.
used to be maintenance in Walmart Optical and having to deal with all their machinery and stuff that all their computer programs and computerized machinery that make your glasses.
Right.
And
Lord,
let me tell you,
I've
they
been
do
in,
a lot of stuff.
I've
Most
been
of the
in
people around there were just
transportation.
pushing trays. That was about it. But nobody knew how to do anything because of those machines. Did it all.
I think a lot of people aren't properly trained.
I was in transportation.
They don't have
for
to
a
train
lot
them
of
anymore.
years.
Well,
You got to be highly skilled to do what I did.
you got to be highly skilled to do what I did too.
Well, shit on a toilet that's 3 feet taller than you ain't.
So let me ask you this. I gotta ask you this. What's it like to sit on a crapper and dangle your feet? I'm sorry, man. It just bumped into my head. I was like, I gotta ask
you think There's a
this.
step ladder over there somewhere.
Oh yeah,
right.
what do you call those things? that-
Okay,
What happens
Les.
if the step ladder falls over?
All right.
When you
Les.
climb down,
What do you call those things? These little stools you put your feet on and
stool.
take a dump.
I gotta climb up on a stool to drop a stool.
You know, that
He
thing.
takes a bath in the sink.
God.
Sorry, Pat.
It's all right.
Sorta.
It's okay. Sort
It
of.
is funny.
All right.
Sort of funny. Yeah.
It's sort of funny.
I
All right.
humored
Yeah.
myself, and that's
But
all that matters.
Your
I don't
whole
give
life
a
I've been
rat's.
making fun of you.
I know. That's fine.
So
He's a pocket. He's one of them. What do you call them? Pocket carriers.
What?
a
You
pocket
pick him
carrier.
up, put him in your pocket, you carry him around. And you want some fun, you pull him out.
Huh.
He's a pocket person.
No.
That ain't what I'm thinking of a pocket.
Nope. Uh-uh.
All right. What else?
All right. So, what else? We've already talked about
What's
everything.
everybody bullshitting about? Is anybody feedbacking?
Yeah, there's a few people watching, and I think Morgan is there. I don't
I wish
know.
Morgan lived here, man. Oh my God, if he lived here, we would be lighting this shit up. Morgan has got
Where
the
does he
gift
live?
of gab. Morgan has got the gift of gab, and he is a
Oh,
funny
sorry.
specimen. He's one of my best buddies. I've known him forever.
Where does he live?
He's in East Texas, out by. He lives in
Northeast? Like Texarkana?
southeast. He's
Oh.
he's in a little town called San Augustine, over there by
They got one in
close to the
Florida.
Louisiana border.
They have
About
one in
Beaumont and
Florida.
all that?
Just north of Beaumont.
His chef girlfriend lived out there.
He's the only person I know that can almost drink enough, drink as much as I can.
I used to
He'll
be able
probably
to
say
drink
he
a
drinks
lot.
more, but he does good to keep up with me.
I used to be able to drink. No, I can't.
You know, one beer and you're good.
No, that's not true.
Have you put my side? Have you put one of my beer cans next to you?
I know the beer can's taller than me.
I didn't say it was taller than you, but I mean, comparison
It's
wise,
close.
my beer can with him, you never know how small Patrick is until you're standing next to him. And
Well,
you try not to trip over him because you got to look down all the time.
you try not to.
Pick up your feet.
Yeah, you try not to.
Oh, we've got to start something
What?
called the Biden Shuffle.
Oh God! All right, what is it?
Criminal act.
No, it's just where you shuffle your feet about an inch, 2 inches apart, like old Tim Conway used to do.
Oh yeah, when he was the old guy.
It's the new dance, the Biden Shuffle. Yep. So we'll have to do that.
Has your child been violated by Biden?
Oh God!
No.
No.
I'm just being honest because we all seen the video. I mean, whose little child was that in Hunter Biden's laptop video?
I don't know. Probably had the whole
Smoking
family.
crack in a motel room.
Have
Whose
no
child
idea.
Was that?
I had no idea.
Democrats want to deny it all.
Yep, they do. Well,
Hard to do when the people are right there
mhm,
in the video.
mhm.
Half his teeth. are
Oh, but
missing.
that really didn't happen. But it's right there in the video.
Right there. You know, how stupid are you to turn your video laptop into a computer specialist to get it worked on and got all that trash on there?
Probably supposed to be getting it white, and they didn't do it. I think that's really what happened.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, if y'all want to call it now, we've been on for an hour and 20. So
Call
if y'all
it?
want
Do
to
you
call
wanna
it
call it?
now, if you
Don't
want.
even call it now.
You don't
got
want
more
to?
stuff to talk
We
about.
still got about 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
Wow.
You
Okay.
have more stuff on the list of
I
stuff
got all kinds
talk
of
about.
shit we can talk
Okay,
about.
we can
Listen,
I
then
don't
go
remember
ahead.
What else it was? though.
Bullshitters capital here. We're
You're a
Texas
bullshitter's
GNX. We don't
capital.
give
Then
in.
go ahead.
That's right. We should be paying to go over.
Yeah.
What do you think we are? millennials?
No. Okay, so we did that getting hurt.
What
We
is
did
the fastest land animal?
Cheetah,
Yeah, there you go.
60 miles an hour.
What do you call a baby goat?
Daddy?
You're looking right at the answers.
I can't see.
Oh,
can't see
that's
what it
right.
says.
Okay. All right.
You see my glasses on, dipshit?
Name a mammal that can't jump.
A mammal.
Me.
A mammal that can't
Shit.
jump.
I'm a white man. Can't jump.
Yeah.
Mammal.
A mammal.
Whale?
Huh?
A whale?
Elephant. Sloth. Hippo.
Well, how do you know
Rhino.
a damn elephant can't jump? Has anybody ever seen one jump?
No, I never
Throw a
seen one.
mouse in there, see if he jumps.
What is a group of crows called?
Party?
A
Murder.
women's tea party.
A murder.
A what?
Murder.
Bunch of old,
Murder?
bunch of
Yeah.
old crows.
Did he say murder?
Yeah.
A group
Murder?
of crows is called a
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
I bet you.
How
they're
many
all
arms does a
witnessing
starfish
murder.
have?
How many? what?
Even Morgan said elephant.
Morgan is a professional
Gabber.
cheater, man. He downloading that shit before you can even say
Yeah,
it.
see, he's doing
probably
it.
looking
Okay.
on your computer
How many? Yeah, he's probably. How can he look on mine?
because he's probably downloaded your shit on the
Oh,
internet.
bullshit. He can't.
He's smarter than
No, he can't do that. Okay. How many arms does an octopus have?
you.
8,
Okay. How many arms does a starfish have?
5.
I just gave it to you.
No, because I went down when I was in
Which
Cancun
bird
or
can
somewhere. I
learn?
went down to the bottom. I swam down to the bottom, like 30 feet down, to pick up a starfish off the bottom of the sea.
Which bird can learn to mimic?
What?
Mina bird.
What did you say?
Which bird can learn to mimic human speech?
Minas, crows,
Crows.
Parrots.
Yeah, parrots. Let's see.
a mina bird is the best bird of all to mimic human. They're very good.
Hey, Jan, how you doing?
Jan of the jungle.
Jan. Okay. Let's see.
January Jan. January Jan.
What is the biggest bird in the world?
Ostrich?
You're looking at the answers.
I can't see the answers.
What is the most common species of the bird found in the world?
Sparrow?
English sparrow.
Yard dog. I mean, yard bird.
A what?
Yard bird.
What's a
Oh,
yard
a
bird?
chicken.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken.
How many birds can fly backwards? True or false?
True.
True.
What is the most calming? What is the most common training command taught to dogs?
Of what?
What's the most? What?
What is the most common training command taught to dogs?
You hear what he's saying? He's over here whispering.
No, I'm
Dogs.
not.
A training.
What
something.
is the most common training command taught to dogs?
the common training command?
Stop.
Huh?
Get off there!
Heel. Heel.
Heel. Heel.
Get down!
Who? Jan got it. Or Morgan got it. Morgan and Jan got it. All right. Sit. All right. The next one, true or false? Dalmatians are born with spots.
False.
You got it. What do snakes smell with?
Tongue.
Their tongue.
What is
what do
the only
snakes-
mammal that lays eggs?
Mammal that lays eggs. Snail? No.
Is it a
Snake.
No, that's not a mammal.
Snake ain't a mammal?
No.
No,
They
that's
taste like an
a.
ant. They taste like
Isn't
chicken.
it a snake or
Is it a?
reptile?
Is it a?
Snake tastes like chicken. Ain't a chicken a mammal?
They eat clams. They're like on the water. What are the damn things called?
A mammal that lays eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, Morgan's looking it up right now. He's fixing to tell us.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you call the damn things? They're like little.
Everybody's googling.
They're, they're like little.
There you
I
go,
don't know.
Morgan.
What is it?
Good job for googling, man. Duck-billed platypus.
Platypus.
Platypus. Duck-billed.
A duck-bill.
Is it a non-duck?
Yeah.
He's the fastest fingers in the east.
No, he just,
What is the largest animal in the world?
Whale. Blue whale.
In the U.S., do people have more cats or dogs?
Cats.
dogs. Dogs.
The majority of the pet-owning
Dogs.
homes have dogs, but there are nearly twice as many cats kept as pets.
Damn women. You gotta have them furry little balls of.
I hate cats.
I hate cats too. You know what? I'd eat one. I'd eat a cat.
They
No.
taste
Make a
as
fine
bad
meal.
as they
You know
are
what?
as
If
a
I'm
pet.
hungry, I'm gonna eat a couple of cats, and I'll even feed my dog what's left over.
I just let my dog eat the cat.
Yeah. I know there's a delay. We need to. He's got about a 3-4 second delay. Morgan and Jan and Lolly
He's still
does.
outbeating you.
Yeah.
That means you're 3 or 4.
Okay, here we go. History.
Quantum physics.
Who was the first president of the United
Washington.
States.
I don't know. We've seemed to have covered that one before.
If you don't know that, then you need to move back to shit out of the country.
Where's the White House located?
Your
It's in,
house
DC.
over there.
Over there,
Columbia.
up there,
It's in the
north,
District of Columbia.
north,
This isn't even a state.
north. Where's the Eiffel Tower located?
Could be
Eiffel
Paris.
Tower's
but
in
I don't
Paris.
know.
You think it's Paris?
So I think it's in
Could
Paris.
be France.
Yeah.
Not Paris, Texas. Paris, France.
Could be
Depends on which
Paris.
one you're looking at.
Yeah.
There is one in Paris, Texas.
Is there? I imagine
Yes.
there.
There is.
What is
Wow.
It looks like the Eiffel Tower, but it's a lot smaller.
So
Yeah.
it is an old there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, let's let them get caught up. There they go. Okay. Who was the first African American president of the United States?
Jimmy Carter.
What?
Carter.
It's Biden. I'm telling you, it's
Biden.
Biden.
I know it ain't Obama because Obama wasn't black; he was white.
It says
He's
Obama.
white and
Huh?
Says Obama.
African. Or no.
He wasn't African. You know what? That's another thing about Obama. You know, Obama is not his name. Obama is his father's name. Barack Obama was Barry Soetoro's father's name. So tell me why Barry is using his father's name in politics.
Because his father probably was born in America.
No,
He
his father
wasn't.
his father was African, and he
Oh.
is pure African. I mean, but
So
for
why didn't
some
they come
reason,
up? Why didn't their city that
Barry-
Obama came from? Why don't they come pick up their freaking idiot?
Barry was named by his mother, Barry,
Really?
and she married after she got knocked up by Barack Obama. She
Got
fooled
knocked
around
up
and
by
she found her
Barack.
way into, I think, the Philippines, where she married up to a guy named Lolo Soetoro, where Barry Soetoro got his name. He's Soetoro. That's where he drove around with the dog on top of the car.
Was
And
that his girlfriend?
who?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
I mean, or Barry, whatever his name is.
Barry
Was the
Soetoro,
dog his
Barry
girlfriend, or was that
Soetoro
Michelle?
Is the
Or, I
son
mean, Michael.
of Barack Obama from his mother, or whatever her name was. She probably some transient whore.
No, that's
She got knocked
Michael
up by
Okay.
him.
Obama.
She,
All right, here we
she-
go.
She married Lolo Soetoro in the Philippines or somewhere over there, and so I'm trying to figure out why is he allowed to go under his father's name.
Right.
I guess this
Okay, use this word in a sentence. Everyone that's watching, and Les and Bobby, use this word in a sentence.
Use this word in a sentence. Today.
Use this word in a sentence.
Use this word in a sentence today or not tomorrow.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Before y'all answer, I'm going to give it to them first. Okay, everybody that's listening. Everybody that's listening.
Hey, you got to use it. Why can't I use it?
Hold- hold
Everybody's
on.
listening.
I done used it.
Everybody that's listening,
I used it a minute
use this
ago.
word
If you didn't use it last time,
or
you
use
did.
this in a sentence to the max.
Going now.
Now,
Roadie to the max.
to the max. Use that in a sentence.
Isn't that a freaking commercial?
Roadie to the max.
Okay, Les, what's yours?
Come on, man. Dig back up into those days.
It's your turn.
no, I done said mine. I done said
I
mine.
don't know. What was it? Gross to the max? Or?
No.
Oh,
Don't ride on my
really?
coattails. Go figure on.
Okay. It was just to the max as a statement.
But you can use it in a sentence.
I have to use it as this. Oh, this is stupid.
Stupid to the max.
To the max.
Dumb, and it was Roadie to the max.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. What was yours?
Roadie to the max.
Grody to the max.
That's
Bear
very-
to the max.
What?
That's what Morgan said.
What?
Bear to the max. That's what Morgan said.
Bear what? Bear butt? Bear.
Bear to the max. Mine would be
Shopping at the max.
no.
Climbing.
It sure ain't height. Anything with height is not going to be in
Screw it to the max.
there.
That's
That was a real popular one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I know,
Ow.
Okay, so here's another one. Use this word in a sentence. Gnarly.
Dude,
That
that's
one was-
gnarly.
Yeah. But gnarly was just by itself anyway.
I took a
When you
shit.
describe a fart,
I
you
just took
know.
a shit, man. It was gnarly.
Oh God, Bobby. Okay, go ahead, Les. All right, everybody that's
said-
still watching,
This is
gnarly.
Think California back in the 80s.
Oh man,
gnarly.
that was a great movie.
What?
Dude, man, it was so
Fast
gnarly.
Was
Times?
it Summer? Well, you got Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then there was what was it? Summer Vacation. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
What's his name on Fast
Gnarly.
I can't remember the
Dude,
dude
who
that was
ordered
always
pizza.
there.
He ordered pizza
There it
and
is. Morgan said gnarly, dude.
Yeah,
All right. All right. So
but it was gnarly.
that's so gnarly. That's a good one too. Thanks, Jan. The next one,
Man of the Jungle.
Hella.
That was a hell of a
Hell
deal.
of a thing. That's
Yeah.
a hell of a thing to bring up right now. That's a hell
I
of a
got
thing
that
to
one
say.
right off the bat. So and he's already done his too.
Yeah. That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah,
Let's see. Headbanger.
Headbangers Heaven.
yeah. That was a show on the radio. That's good
Was
shit.
it?
Heck yeah, it was.
I don't know. This
That was.
Okay, anybody?
This shit is just implanted in the back of my brain from long term.
I don't remember if that was the zoo or if that was Q102.
KZEW. Remember that?
That was the
I got
zoo.
a shirt.
The
Yeah.
zoo.
That was the
Rocks
zoo.
the-
Zoo.
Okay.
You got
The
Eagle
zoo. What was that?
97,
98.
98.
Morgan said hella time. Jan will probably come up with something
That was
else.
a hell of a dump.
Jan of the Jungle. January.
Pat.
What?
That was a hell of a dump.
Yeah.
I got to take a hell of a dump.
Yeah, I just took a hell of a
Can't
dump.
remember what movie that was from. Too. That was
Jesus Christ, I just took a hell of a dump. Feels like I just gave birth.
And they all came out.
I see that quite
it
often.
Came out the
Actually.
size, you know what? It came out the size of a bean.
Oh, shut up.
Damn
Okay.
hemorrhoids.
All right. So let's go with the next one.
That was a hell of a dump.
Headbanger. Headbanger.
Headbangers. Head.
We did that.
No, wait. I was waiting for them.
Oh.
It's like Jan and Lolly and
What's Marty
Morgan.
say? What's Marty say?
Morgan said hella time.
Marty.
So
Yeah.
Lolly is Marty.
Who?
You see Lolly?
yeah,
That's Marty.
is it?
That's her name, Marty.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Okay. All right. If y'all got a headbanger, all right. We're looking for it.
Headbangers Ball.
Let's see.
That's what it was on the zoo. Headbangers Ball.
Okay.
Ready for Civil War?
So, how
I
about
need to do a
this
little bit more.
vibe?
Are you feeling the vibe I'm sending you, man?
Say it in the mic.
Are you feeling the vibe that I'm sending to you, man? Yeah,
Dude.
move this
Catching
over.
some
No.
negative vibes. I'm catching some negative vibes.
I'm catching some negative vibes off you.
Now you're close.
It's all shits and giggles until somebody
that
giggles and shits.
Shits and giggles.
Headbangers ball.
Headbangers Ball.
Yeah,
I
Jan.
was just saying that.
That was it.
That's
Oh, I didn't hear you.
KZEW.
No, whatever. I didn't hear you.
The zoo.
All right.
That was
Okay,
like,
so
that was like on
it-
Saturday nights from like what was it, 8 o'clock to 12 or something like that.
right. Okay, so here's another one. Tripping.
Yo, dude, man, you tripping.
That's some good stuff.
You can't say what he just said, Les.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
so-
ride somebody else's coattails.
That's right.
Hey. How about you told what I was thinking of.
I love putting people in the stump.
I hate
I got one. You're acting like a fool that you're being too excited and that you're too bothered about something. You're tripping.
You're reading
What I
a
said.
you're reading a freaking
I'm reading it. I'm
explanation.
reading it. And I put you're tripping at the end.
Yeah. I'm all tripped up.
I have
Um,
that effect on many people. Man.
Morgan said tripping out.
done that a lot.
Okay,
you
yeah.
tripping out till you rode in the
Yeah, you
passenger
tripped.
seat with him.
Okay.
One thing
They both said tripping out.
about a lot of the surgeries and stuff that I had, all those legal drugs. You're talking about a trip, boy. Watching the freaking walls melt and all that stuff. That's a
Oh yeah,
weird
that's great.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, I
Ah.
don't know nothing about that.
And then you freaking look down, you only have
What's
one
your
leg.
address? Can we post your address on the?
I don't have that stuff
I need
anymore.
to call the cops.
That was all in the
Oh,
hospital.
I thought you were talking about today.
I said
I
legal.
thought you were talking about today.
No.
All
I
right.
don't do no stuff anymore.
Okay.
Unless I'm getting
Yuppie.
surgery.
Yuppie.
All you
Yeah.
damn yuppies running around
Fucking
here, you
yuppie.
freaking
There you go. You got one. Okay. He beat you to one. All right. Yuppies.
freaking yuppie Yankees.
Yuppies. Go ahead.
I be saying effing yuppie.
You were saying what?
I see a BMW roll up. I think effing
Freaking
yuppie.
yuppie.
How many people did you step on to get that car?
Yeah.
How many kids did you have with different fathers to have that car?
Yuppie dudes.
Yuppie.
Yuppie. Yeah.
Freaking yuppies.
All right. Next one is diss.
Don't give me dissing me,
Don't
man.
diss me. Yo, so B, you dissing me?
Why you dissing
You
me?
up in my face, you dissing
You be
me?
tripping.
I can't spell the rest of that word, so I just call it dissing.
Why you dissing me? You be tripping, headbanger. Okay, now
I was a
you
headbanger.
use all of them in a sentence. Use all of them in a sentence. Let me go back to them again. Here we
Okay.
go. Chill pill. Chill
We never
pill.
did chill pill.
Okay, chill pill.
That's that thing you shove up your butt.
Chill pill, like a suppository.
Yeah. And it makes your butthole really cold.
You know what I noticed about
And
trying
you
to
can
take a
fart.
suppository?
Oh
It's so
God.
greasy when you try to swallow
Shut
them.
up, shut up,
No,
shut up,
no,
shut up,
such
shut
a
up,
thing.
shut up, shut up. That's nasty as
Y'all
shit,
two be
dude.
playing with suppositories.
Okay,
I don't
chill
know nothing
pill.
about it.
Here we go. Chill pill. Gnarly.
Anal retention.
Rock.
Wop. You can't say
Rock.
that.
Headbanger. Yuppie and diss. Hella.
I'm gonna call out
Dude.
this one.
I
To
I
the
need
max.
something to write all this crap down.
Vibe and tripping.
Okay, this is going to be the
Gotta use all of those in a sentence. Did y'all write them down?
hell no.
Oh, you talking to me?
Any guys, anybody over there that could remember all that or write all that down, you're welcome to give one big long sentence with
what?
all that in it.
Tell me
Even
to
a
take
paragraph
high
will
dive
work.
off a low cliff.
Dive off of a low cliff.
High dive off a little cliff.
Man, take a chill pill. Headbanger, you must be tripping. You dissing me. You
Well, that's a
yuppie.
couple of them. You what?
You
Plan on
yup-
running through the
You
ghetto?
yuppie.
You
Oh,
yuppie.
man.
Nah, man, I'm not going.
Okay, let me
There's
try to
no
do
way
it.
I can
I'll
do
try
it.
to do it.
You're reading them off.
Well, I gave you all the names. Chill pill.
You're
Okay,
supposed to be
okay.
better.
Now that you've read them all off, you can't look at show You're supposed
Chill
to
pill.
remember them too.
Chill pill. Hey,
What,
take a
somebody-
chill
if
pill
somebody
because it's
just
gnarly
said something about a chill
and
pill, I
it
would think that.
rocks.
I
You
would think
headbanger.
that.
You yuppie and quit dissing me. You must be
missing-
tripping.
That's the
You're-
reason my mother beat the crap out of me all the time. She made me tough, so I don't have to listen to crap like this.
Oh wow! Did she actually come up with that? Chill pill, gnarly headbanger, yuppie, this dude
Where are you?
to the max, Bob.
Who said that?
That's Jan.
Jan of the Jungle. Jan.
You know,
January,
I remember her having a memory like that. I really
don't
do.
Well,
remember
somebody's
Jan.
got one. Your head ain't big enough to have a memory in it.
Jan who?
Jan.
Jan of the Jungle.
Jan.
Jan.
She worked at Six
January
Flags too.
Jungle. Did she get to have the?
What was she in
was she
grounds
doing
or
the-
was she?
She
in-
was rods.
What did she do? Roller coasters?
Actually, that's where I met her at the Shockwave.
Janet was in rides.
We rode the ride. I got out. I walked up. Hey, want to go out? And she said,
She looked down
Sure.
at her ankles and saw. What is that?
"What?
All she heard was
Bullshit."
Hey, would you go out with me?
No.
Please.
He got his little hands out.
No.
Started crawling up his leg.
No,
Okay.
but that's what happened.
So she was
You were
Shockwave.
riding with us. Me.
You were
I think
probably riding in his
Rachel-
lap.
No.
No, I wouldn't let you
Did
do
you-
that.
I think
Did he-
Rachel. I think Rachel was there. Alan Hillen, Mark Regino. She was working, and then we rode the ride. We came back. I got up. She was helping people out of the ride, and I just walked up to her and said, "Hey, want to go out?"
Jan, would you let me go do the ride?
Was it people
twice?
that-
Would you let me?
Were
go
we
do
in
the
a
ride
group
twice?
of people that worked there?
Yes.
So I was with Karen.
Yeah, I think you were with Karen.
Are you married to her now?
No,
So you probably didn't.
Yeah.
Get lucky.
I wouldn't say
See,
that.
look, she even said it. Shockwave. She remembers. So I've known her as long as I've known Alan and Mark.
Hey,
and
is that
all.
ride still open? That's still
Shockwave?
I think it is. Yeah.
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 So you're riding on a ride that's probably as old as Patrick. telling how
No,
rickety
no,
that
no,
thing is.
no, no.
They took out
opened.
Big Ben
in
and they put
sev-
Shockwave in.
No.
Yeah, they did.
70s.
They put Shockwave in, I think, in '79, didn't they?
Which is
I
almost
78?
think,
40
I actually think it was
what's
like
that, 45, 46 years?
No, I think it was
Yeah.
'79 or
Would
'78.
you be comfortable on a ride that's almost 50 years old?
Dude.
I would. Loop de loops.
I have a hard time riding any of them things, knowing what I know as an airplane mechanic. I don't know if I would, and they do
Right.
hire airplane mechanics to maintain those things.
Yeah.
But anything that you got to go up on every day and nail the nails back in and tighten the screws back up, that ain't nothing for me.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially the wood roller coaster. The shockwaves
yeah.
are metal.
They
Right.
redid the wooden one because
Yeah, because
one
wood-
lady
uh,
got killed.
was it the Texas or something?
Texas
The
Giant.
Texas Giant.
Texas Giant.
Yeah.
But you know they got the one down in San Antonio that's even freaking crazier.
Really?
You ever been to one in San Antonio?
I've never been to the one in San Antonio.
It's
I was
just as
banned for
good.
life from Six Flags, so
Yeah, I understand.
What did
being
you
a
get-
terrorist.
What the hell did you get?
there's
How do you
nobody
get
there
banned for-
anymore. I mean, how would they know if I
Yeah.
walked in?
I mean, I get kicked out of the freaking all-you-can-eat places every day. Just
I
about.
bet you do.
How they don't remember me. They just know I tip well. Oh, you come here now. Come on. And then it's,
$5, all
you-
you eat.
yeah,
You
like
eat
3
too
hours.
much. You eat too much.
You
Get
eat
out.
much. Go
That's
away,
what they
go
say.
Home. Go home.
That's what they say. It's
You're
like
bankrupting my business.
the third
Uh,
hour you're there. You go
The
now.
third
You
hour.
go now.
You eat too much.
Yep.
$5.
My wife won't even go out to eat with me anymore.
He
I
don't
wouldn't
stop.
either.
He
Unless
don't stop eating. He just keep on eating.
Yep.
Go away. You go home.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't eat as much as I used to, but my wife we used to go to the one in Saginaw, and then Texas, not the other Saginaw.
yeah.
We go there to China Flag, and it was in the same shopping center as Walmart, and so the wife she would eat her thing and then go to Walmart.
Oops,
She's
sorry.
like, "Yeah, come on over here whenever you're done."
We'll eat over here too.
3 we'll start from lunch to supper while you're finishing up.
I'll tell
Right,
you what,
right.
man, a buffet of tacos. I might be all in.
Oh,
Well, all the
ponchos.
all the buffets went away when COVID hit.
No,
so-
this one didn't.
Well,
Huge
okay.
season and
You got a couple of Chinese places, but a lot
Yeah.
of I don't even know. I don't even think there's a Poncho still open, is
everything. How
there?
you know
There's a
people ain't
few.
sticking their hands in that food?
Yeah, I know.
Just
It's
grab
nasty.
it,
It's kind of like
put it
Golden
out.
Corral.
I
nasty.
Golden Corral.
That's not. That is.
I like their steaks.
Okay, whatever.
I
How
did.
you know I'm not in there licking on a piece of the meat and putting it back,
Right.
and then you come and get it, and
Yeah.
you're getting all the sauce I licked off the top part.
Oh, nasty, gnarly.
Dude, come on, now.
Dude,
I have a real iron stomach.
That's a
but
bad-
that's gross.
that's a bad vibe.
I just sneeze on the bread, or
Dude,
Jan,
that's gnarly.
yeah. Jan said Six Flags was the best back then. Of course it was. I was
Jan,
there.
do you remember the
was
sky
there.
ride?
Not the same now.
What's that? What's the car? What's
No.
that cart that went across the sky ride? The cable cars,
The gondola
the
thing.
gondolas.
Yeah, but what do they call that thing?
I thought it was a
Skylift or
sky
Skyride
ride
or
or something like that.
You know, it could have been Jan who rode in that car with me that
Jan's gonna
night. I
come.
remember being.
Hey,
kid.
Jan's
That
gonna
screen
Jan's
that
gonna
comes
come
straight
through
on your
the
butt.
I remember-
Jan's
I
gonna
remember
come
as a
through
kid,
the
I had a woman.
through
I don't-
text.
I don't know why. She was just a strange girl. She rode in the sky ride with me that one.
Yeah,
night.
but Jan wasn't strange. Jan
I
was
didn't say she
Jan was
strange,
cool
I
as
just
shit.
said it could have been her. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
I
don't even
remember-
the girl's name.
What was that girl's name? I got
Jan,
locked
Jan,
up with?
I was at Jan's house when mom had to get me. Mom had to come and get me and just roll me into the Vista Cruiser when I was drunk off my ass.
At least she didn't stick her finger in your butthole and pick you up like a.
Why does everything got to do
Like
with
a
buttholes
what?
with you?
Because it's small. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Jan or no remembers that or not, but you know,
Your butthole being small.
no.
Jan.
That night,
She have long hair,
yeah, she had
long brown hair.
She had long brown hair. It was probably
was
just
this?
below her shoulder. I do believe it
What year
was
this and how old was you?
84.
No, because I
Five.
was.
So that's like
84.
I was about 17 then. I'm talking more like when I was
Yeah.
13.
See,
14.
she remembers.
What did she say?
She said, "Yep."
84?
I don't know. I think it was 84, 84,
So that's my
85. She went to
second year
Lamar, I
working there.
think. Huh?
My second year working there.
She could have been. She could.
That was my second year because I started in 83. That was your secret crush.
She could have been because I rode that sky car with a girl and she was about 14 or 15 and I never got her name or if I did I don't even remember it. But
Man,
it's like we got off
I
the
need to start
car.
wearing my boots
It's
over
like-
here. Deep.
You know, we got off the car and it was really close to closing. And we got off and we people were hollering at us and we had to run off our separate directions. We never got the trade info. And that's back before there were cell phones and all that. So, you know, if you got a phone number, you had to write it down on a piece of paper.
That
She
sucks.
might be.
We had to write the phone
Never
numbers
happened.
down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Either that,
My
or they,
hands.
either that or they wrote it on your hand.
I hated it when they wrote it in my hands because back then I sweat like a
You-
pig.
You didn't want to sweat and you tried to preserve it.
You're
so you
doing
get
this.
when you write it down.
Hey, hey.
What the hell?
I mean, the crush of your life could have just passed before your eyes because your hands were sweaty.
Yeah, sweaty hands. She wouldn't be lasting very long with a girl anyway.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
the clammy. You clammy, buddy.
You clammy. You
You
go
clammy.
now.
You go now. You too clammy. You eat too
Wow,
much.
look, see, she remembers. Yes, she went to Lamar and it was 84, 85.
I think I remember her.
Jan,
I really
Jan of the
do.
Jungle could be my
Yeah.
lost girlfriend.
About
So I was a
she's
sophomore,
about
junior.
5'3", 5'4".
Huh?
She's about 5'3", 5'4" tall.
She was about 5'4".
I was a little bit taller than she was.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a lot taller than you.
Yeah, she was.
Dude,
Oh God.
a 60-year-old could be taller.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, how tall are you? Seriously,
I am 6'1".
my
No, we
granddaughter
ain't.
is catching up with you.
Well, it
She's
says-
only in 8th grade.
Hey,
She's like 5.
as he gets older, he's going to shrink
My
down.
uncles, both my
Yep.
uncles were
Yep.
7 feet tall.
That's what's going to happen.
My grandmother was 6'1". And because of my mother, she cheated me out of 4 or 5 inches, but she was only like 5'4", 5'5".
Yeah.
But all the men and everybody in my family was well over 6 foot, almost 7 feet tall.
My mom was 5'2", and now she's 5 foot.
Patrick's parents.
Tell-
you
tell-
know, I kind of picture Patrick's parents as being like hobbits.
No,
actually, they
no.
were a lot taller than he is.
No.
So what happened?
They
Was it a
They're
deformity,
deceased.
or you just not come out like 6 months early, or something?
I came out
Sideways.
2 weeks early. I came out 2 weeks early.
2
I was
months
supposed to be
early?
more born in May. I
So
came
you
out
only
2 weeks
gestated
early.
about 3 months.
I was 5 pounds 7 ounces when I was born.
Good Lord, man! I take a shit.
Mom said that you could hold me like that, and just with
Yeah.
2 hands
That
like
was
that.
normal size.
Okay. Yep.
Well, you're normal size too, wasn't you?
I think so.
So we got a door.
With a fro.
So do you classify?
Wonder if he came up with a fro.
You know what?
Use me for a freaking clean the pots and
He's
pit,
5'11"
pots
and
and
he's
pots and
counting.
dishes.
He's
and stuff.
counting
See if
5
he can-
inches of hair.
I wish
You
I could
count
see a
5
baby
inches of hair?
picture.
No, that was.
Wish
that
I
was
could
my
see a
hair.
baby picture of Bless. He probably had a fro. Like he did in
He had a
5th and
mullet.
6th
He had a
grade.
mullet
I
when he
did
came
have a
out.
mullet. Not when I came out, but I had one in high school. My school, they you couldn't have your hair touch your collar, right?
What? Good Lord,
Yeah.
I'd be in trouble.
So my hair was so kinky, curly. As long as my hair was dry, it was up off my collar. If it got wet, it'd be down about the middle of my shoulders.
If I showed you a picture of me in high school, my hair would be down past my
I
shoulders.
wish I had, and I think I do. That one.
Patrick that lived in the shoe.
Oh
The old
shit.
Patrick that lived in the shoe.
Let me see. Oh no, that's not it. Damn it. Where
Have you
is it?
seen those things on the web that, hey, look, we found a picture of you on some yearbook, and it really was me on there. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
no, that's
strange.
happened to me too.
I
I'm
was
still
like,
wondering.
How
I'm
the
still
hell did you
wondering.
get that?
I'm still wondering if Jan is my lost girlfriend.
No, she's not.
No,
No.
I just love connection. I just lost.
You're married.
Damn it.
Oh, that's right. You know, we're old. We forget.
Wow, dude. Okay.
That's one thing your wife will never let you forget.
No, I'm talking
Uh,
about back when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, back when you were a kid.
14, 13, 14.
Yeah.
remember
Damn,
having-
I don't think I have it.
In the cave, I remember.
I know I got
locking
it.
up with my ex-girlfriend.
I-
Having to call the
well,
orthodontist
anyway.
to come peel us apart.
I could probably
Our
I can
braces were caught
probably
together.
find it. Dig it
That's
up.
all.
Oh
That
God, that
really
would be.
happened, though.
You know,
That
that'd
was
be
like-
horrible. I couldn't even imagine that.
What?
Having your braces get locked together with somebody else.
That happened in Revenge of the Nerds.
That's
Did
Can
it?
you imagine? That's
Did it?
That's got to be embarrassing.
I don't remember that.
Did it?
I don't know. It could have. I don't know. I just know it
Especially
happened to me.
What happens if your braces locked together? You're starting to get sick. You're gonna throw up in
Oh,
somebody.
He
What
doesn't
is
like
that?
that.
Is that a chunk of dinner you had last
No,
night?
Lester don't like that shit. Lester.
I'd rather eat my own food than somebody else's.
Oh, nasty.
Although, if you hold your teeth together, strain out the big chunks, that's a nice warm meal.
Now you just throw up on your
You know what? That
shirt.
almost made me throw up.
You throw
Really?
You can throw up on your shirt and use that for dinner the next
Oh
day.
God.
Yeah,
Pick the
Okay.
chunks off.
showing your dinner.
Okay. All right. All right. We're,
Hey, what do you
What do we
think?
have for dinner today? Well, let's see. There's some beef stew over here. We got the green beans.
wow, that's gnarly.
There's a
Y'all
chunk
must
of
be.
tater.
That's gnarly. Y'all must be
I
tripping,
think-
dudes.
I
Rock
think-
on.
I think that's a tomato.
Rock on.
Piece of corn.
Corn.
Corn. What we have eat corn?
When did I
Anybody
ever
know-
eat
Does
corn?
anybody know the secret of corn?
No,
You know what the secret of corn is?
don't know.
You can take a cob of corn, you can chew it up until it's a pasty, chewed up, well fine thing. You swallow it. Then you go to the bathroom and you shit it out. It's whole kernel again. Your corn all comes out whole kernel. So what is the mystery of corn?
Dude,
Huh?
that's gnarly to the max. It's a
Well,
bad
there were-
vibe.
There
You're
were all the
tripping.
people that were listening. They're all gone.
They're all gone now.
Go try it. Go try it. Go eat a cob of corn.
No, 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 no,
Chew it
no,
up
no,
into
no,
a
no,
fine
no.
paste with nothing left. Swallow it. Then go shit it out.
Yeah.
When I was in the
See if
army,
it all comes back out whole kernel again.
when I was in the army, this is no joke. There was guys that were getting
That
in the
is
army
so
that
nasty.
had, for the last 6 months before they got in the army, put corn cobs in their boots
Why?
so that they get arches back in their feet. You will not be accepted in the army if you don't have any arches in your feet.
So if you have
walk
flat, so if you
flat-footed
have
and
flat
it's loud.
foot,
It's
you.
loud when you walk.
Oh,
And you know what? I'm
What?
gonna go for the militaristic warrior type. I don't give a crap what your fit look like. If you're a warrior, I want you on my team.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
If you're a Democrat, we'll ship you off to North Korea.
you know what? Okay, all the guys. Now, if you're Air Force, if I offend you, I am sorry, but I the only people that I know that are Democrat that were military are Air Force.
Yeah.
I don't know any Marines that are Democrat. I don't know any Army that's Democrat or Navy,
Intellectual.
even Coast Guard. The only ones that I know of that are Democrats are ex Air Force.
Well,
They have
Yeah.
most of them had a 9 to 5 job. Mine was 24 hours,
well,
24/7.
that's about time.
Yep.
So
All righty. Well, we hit the 2 hour mark. And so we always have, are we having it again on next Saturday?
Yeah, next
It's up to you.
Saturday, 7 p.m.
Yep.
We'll
Saturday.
restart the bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
So we'll have some more gnarly,
hopefully he'll
trippy.
have us another not checklist, but a questionnaire
I'm fishing
Oh, a
for
trivia.
trivia game.
I'm
Yeah.
fishing
Okay,
for
I'll
some
I'll
I
come
mean,
up.
it's fun
I'll
to
come
make
up.
fun of, but it
I
was
know.
fun.
Okay. Well, I'll have another trivia.
I got
I'll
some
do another
friends of mine
trivia.
I'm fishing for that I grew up with. I'm trying to get them to come on.
Yeah,
So
you're so old. Are you still sure they're alive?
Yep. Well, when I talk to them daily,
That's funny.
they say yeah. I assume they're
You know,
still
get
alive.
their gravestone. Wake up!
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Nope.
here we go. This is it, and we are. Uh,
Hey, if you're military, who are you guys? Thanks for serving our country.
Oh
yeah. Thanks for your service, and we'll be back.
Our
Be
country
back
could
7 o'clock
something.
next Saturday. What's next Saturday? June 13th. Yeah.
Yeah.
June
Good.
13th.
I don't like that.
July 13th.
Oh yeah, July 13th.
7
I'm just
p.m.
saying.
Yeah, I don't like that date. Anyway, all right. Well,
Saturday.
everybody take care. If you have any questions or anything like that, you want to get to me and Bobby or Les, just go ahead and send a message on Texas Gen Xers podcast page on Facebook.
I'll try to
Or
find
if you
it.
know me personally, you can text me, DM me, whatever. All right. All right. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next Saturday. All
See you
right.
guys.
All right. Say bye.